Welcome everyone to Bravely Default 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Officially releases tomorrow on Friday, February 26th. But yeah, got the game early, so let's go ahead and actually play it here. I did take a look at the demo for a bit. I do know a little bit about the demo. I only played for about an hour of the demo, despite them giving you several hours to do. But here we go. We're going to get right to this because I know that this is one of the most hyped games of this year, even though it's only the beginning of 2021, but yeah, so I'm going to be quiet for cutscenes that have voice acting like always.
And that which whispers, which carries, which connects. This thread of life, adrift, untethered. It must be woven back into the fabric of the world. Remember. Remember who you are.
Alright, so this here is something that a lot of you might already know me and my channel, what I like to do, but I like to emphasize my Let's Plays on, just making progress through it really quick, as well as emphasizing the story aspect of it. Because of that, typically I go for easier difficulties or more casual things when it comes to RPG games, and this is actually one of these examples here. So it says enemy turns come around more slowly and battles are easier, recommended for those who wish to concentrate on enjoying the story. That's my priority when it comes to, creating this for YouTube, showing story and so on and so forth with all that. But I'm going to stop talking because we'll get more.
Return to the land, to your destiny. Cry out. Call out your name.
Alright, so I'm not actually going to change this, because again, if I'm putting the emphasis on story, and the game is saying that this person's name is Seth, I'm actually going to keep it that way, just so there's no confusion with this. So I'm just going to press OK with that. Please note that some characters may not display correctly. Be aware that this name will be shared with others if online functionality is used. Okay, I'm going to say yes. Prologue, The Inner Ocean's Call. Now the prologue was not actually shown in the demo, it started right after the prologue from my understanding, so this is actually new content here.
Where am I?
Is this what the crystal wished to show us?
Without a doubt, my lady. Where the light led, there he lay.
Are those voices? But whose?
'Twould seem he is a young man of the sea.
This is all a little unexpected, I must say. But I trust you, Sir Sloane, and I trust the light of the crystal.
He may not seem much, my lady, but appearances can be deceiving. In any case, he is in need of urgent treatment. Let us return to town with all haste. We will talk more of what this means at a later juncture.
Can't believe I survived. Huh? Where am I?
You are in Halcyonia, in an inn. Don't be alarmed, you are quite safe. Now that you appear to be capable of speaking, perhaps you could tell me a little about yourself.
Me? Sure, I mean, I'm just a regular sailor, I guess. My ship got hit by this huge wave, and I was swept overboard. I don't remember anything after that. Guess I must have drifted here on the tide.
I see. Then perhaps it was the crystal's will after all.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ah, our young seafarer has awoken at last. Verily, thy plight hath troubled us greatly, friend. We had feared the very worst.
This is Sir Sloane, the royal man-at-arms.
The what?
Come, my lady, we must make haste. It will not do to keep King Vernon waiting.
Indeed not. We will leave right away.
Wait, you're going to meet a king? Who exactly are you?
Gloria of Musa, at your service. Princess Gloria of Musa, if you prefer my proper title. Although, since my kingdom was destroyed, I've been unsure whether I'm worthy of it any longer.
You're a princess.
I shall explain everything in due course. For now, you would do well to rest a while longer.
Sure. Okay.
Moving the story forward. Alright, it's time to get your adventure underway. Any key locations you need to visit in order to move the story forward will be indicated by it's basically a yellow diamond icon. Alright, why not start by seeing where it leads you? If you ever get confused about what you're supposed to be doing, you can always press and hold R to check on your current objectives. Okay, let's start by opening this chest here, whatever this is. 2 Phoenix Downs. Wow, thank you, game. Free Phoenix Downs. We love that.
Feeling better now, are you?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here.
Don't mention it. It's only right to help people out when they're in need.
Well, thanks all the same. So this place is called Halcyonia, right? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Where exactly are we?
Ah, I didn't think you were from around here. All right, let me show you on a map. Here we are.
What the? This map doesn't make any sense. Where the heck am I?
I heard you met with something of a calamity.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. My ship was hit by a giant wave. Must have been a freak storm or something.
Oh dear. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about enormous waves and the like lately. We're all right here in the city, but I heard they wreaked havoc down on the coast.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe I should go check it out. See if I can figure out what happened to me.
Well, the seaside's not far south of here. Follow the road out of town, and you'll be there in a jiffy. Tell you what, why don't you take the map with you in case you get lost?
Really? Thanks.
Alright, so the main menu has now been accessible and we did get a map. So let's go ahead and press X here to see what we can actually do. So we have a travelogue over here, okay, which is basically map. We have items, so we have a dagger, map, potion, phoenix down. Okay, so we basically are starting equipment, it seems, plus a couple potions and the phoenix downs we just got. Fresh fish can be used to lure aquatic monsters into continuous battles. Interesting. Okay. There's also magic, which, wow, wonderful. Seems like we have no magic. Okay, equipment. Dagger, empty, none. Wait, I have this, though. Now, the weight does go up. Physical defense and... Okay, why is it... It's blocking. I can't read the text under magical attack because the freaking description is blocking. What does it say? Oh, okay, well, magical defense. That makes logical sense that it would be there. Okay. And then, what's the next thing? Restorative power. That's really odd that a game of this quality would have a weird developmental decision. Probably an oversight, but that could actually hinder a player in the long run. Let's go ahead and put it on. It gives us some defense, but more weight. Pegging this to the nose can keep the wearer awake. Okay, so basically, okay, let's see, because I would go up to 8 out of 10, so that's fine because I do get some speed. Oh, and also sleep immunity. Let's do it. I don't know why they didn't give this to equip to you. Oh, and what about attributes? These are closed. Attributes. Okay, there we go. Just a quick little overview in case you wanted to see that, you know. And there's lore. I'm not going to go over that right now. Let's just actually play the game, seriously. Alright. Home of the Spring Breeze, Halcyonia. Okay. The first city / town of the game. Making your way around town, you'll find various helpful establishments in the villages, towns, and cities you visit on your adventure. Shops. These sell equipment, items, and other vital supplies. Inns. Rest here to recover HP and MP. If you're struggling to find a particular establishment, press the right stick to get a zoomed out view of your current location. If you need to get somewhere quickly, you can push and hold ZR to break into run. And if you're the sort of person who's always in a hurry, you can open the menu and go to option settings to have our hero run by default. That might actually be a good idea, but yeah, let's actually, let's go to options here. You can also just save. Okay, I'll do that in a bit. Alright, so language settings, voice, that's fine. I think the cameras are perfectly fine like that. Autosave, I will put that on, sure. Default movement speed, we'll do run. Objective markers, that's on. Auto advanced dialogue on. Text display speed, let's do fast for that. Job specific outfits on. Remember crystal location. Choose whether or not L can be used to trigger the default command during battle. I'll keep it off for now because I'm not sure how useful that's going to be or not. It seems useful, you know, if you just want to spam do default, you know, as opposed to... Default is basically the opposite of Brave. I do know how Bravely Default works. I haven't really talked about that yet, but and I guess now's a good time. But basically, I did play Bravely Default 1 for the 3DS back when it came out. I never played it on the channel though. And then I never actually played Bravely 2nd. I never did that. I just didn't find the time, you know? Okay, so basically, pressing this, as you can see, the yellow diamond is actually down here. So we're just going to progress some story right now just to kind of see, you know, because I'm going to keep these videos around 30 minutes or so. So I want to make sure I show you all some significant content within these 30 minutes. So we're about at the halfway point, almost there. So yeah.
Thank you for joining us. I think you may have some inkling of why I have summoned you here. It concerns the future of the Musen royal line. It has been 3 years now since you came here to our kingdom, and while I can only imagine your pain at having lost your realm under such tragic circumstances, there comes a time when one must turn from the past and begin to look forward. I wonder if you might consider making your stay here a more long-term arrangement. Prime Minister Horton has convinced me that in finding you a suitable match, we might sooner bring about the restoration of your kingdom.
Has he indeed?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, with King Vernon's permission, I have instructed my heralds to canvass potential suitors for you, Princess Gloria. Musa's unfortunate end need not mean the end of its illustrious line, after all.
I see. And have you any thoughts on the matter, Sir Sloane?
The honorable gentleman's line of reasoning is not without merit. Such an arrangement would indeed benefit Musa in the long term.
Ah, wise words, Sir Sloane. Your reputation as both a warrior and a thinker is well deserved, I see.
Yet I would not dream to speak for Her Highness, of course. 'Tis she and she alone who must decide.
King Vernon, your concern for my well-being is, as ever, far more than I deserve. Alas, I have a sacred duty to perform before I can even begin to consider such worldly affairs. This being so, I am afraid I have no choice but to respectfully decline your suggestion.
What? How dare you treat King Vernon's kind offices with such disdain? Why, a match has been all but agreed already. Do you wish His Majesty to look a fool?
That will be quite enough, Horton. We have no right to expect anything of Princess Gloria beyond her kindness in hearing us out. We are friends and allies of long standing, and her wishes will be respected. If it is not impolite to ask, Your Highness, what is this sacred duty of which you speak?
The time has come for me to recover my kingdom's greatest treasures, the 4 crystals. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Sloane, the Wind Crystal is safely in my possession already, but the whereabouts of the others remain unknown. And that does not bode well. Fire, water, wind, earth, nature's masters. The crystal's power exceeds the hand of man, and if unleashed, would bring down death, disaster, calamity and blight upon the land. I learned those lines as soon as I could talk, and if I understand them correctly, the troubled seas may be merely the first among many calamities to come. It is my duty, no, my destiny, as Princess of Musa, to do all that I can to prevent further misfortune befalling our world. And I shall fulfill it.
Very well. I understand completely. Princess Gloria, you must go. You must fulfill your destiny.
Thank you, King Vernon. Your understanding in the matter is much appreciated.
Duh.
Beyond the city limits. When you're out and about in the field, it's a good idea to take a look around you and get the lay of the land as you travel. If you're using the standard two-handed controls, R will move the camera, well, right stick, not R. Pressing right stick will expand or shrink the minimap. For a detailed overview of the various controls, open the menu and go to Options Controls. Okay. When you're out in the field or exploring a dungeon, you can press Y to swing your sword. Try using it to cut some grass or to give a monster a nasty surprise. You never know what might happen. Adventuring Tips 1. Saving. You can save your game at any time when you're in a town or out in the field by opening the menu and selecting Options, then Save. Even if you forget to save, the handy autosave function will occasionally record your progress for you. Look for the saving message in the bottom right corner of the screen. While this can be useful, you should still make a habit of saving regularly just to be safe. Okay, got it. So did I accidentally just go back into the town? Oh my god, I think I did by taking like 2 steps up. My bad. Actually, I do want to see something real quick, so it might be a good idea. It might be a blessing that I did that. Alright, so all these characters here. It seems... Okay, so you can talk to the ones that only have the little bubble, cloud bubble thing pop up above them, but I don't think you can talk to everyone. Now, here's the thing. I'm not really going to be, you know, like reading all of this here, you know, like how sometimes some YouTubers end up like literally reading every single line of dialogue that every character in the game says. I'll definitely go around and like just kind of mash it a little bit. That way, if you really wanted to see it, you know, you can, you know, I mean, a lot of this can be skimmed, is what I'm saying. A lot of us as human beings have the potential to skim dialogue pretty easily. I mean, let's be honest, we all do that to our freaking college textbook readings. Just saying. Anyway, I'm just saying, you know, so that's why I'm thinking like, well, you know, maybe I should just Because I don't know if I really should be doing this. I guess the big question I want to ask all of you is, should I even be doing that? Or do you prefer me to not even talk to all these irrelevant characters? Okay, I'm glad I explored though. Buckler! Let's do it. Equipment, so it's going to be the second hand, and that's going to be, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. So you would be, oh there we go, okay, so yeah. This menu here is the weapons, so it's like daggers, swords, axes, spears, bows, and wands or whatever, or staffs. And then here's this, buckler. Now we get to equip this. Now we do go to 10 at a time, so we're not overweight. Maximum HP increases, physical defense increases, magical defense, chance of being targeted, and critical chance all increase. So it was good that I came over here. But yes, please leave a comment and tell me your opinion. Should I even talk to all these irrelevant characters and that, pretty much that useless dialogue, I guess you can say? Should I even do it? Or should I not? See, like that right there. I'm sorry, you'll have to turn back. Like, would a lot of you really get value out of seeing that in a YouTube video? Or would you want me to just keep progressing and just doing... I know there's side quests. I'll definitely talk to all the side quest people and stuff like that. But, you know, you get the point. The point that I'm trying to make is it really that relevant and important for all of you watching a Let's Play on YouTube? I don't know. So I will definitely appreciate that feedback. Alright, here we go. We are going to... I mean, there's chests and shit, so I really should be... Wizard's Rod obtained. Really? It was that easy to get a damn rod? 2 Ward Light obtained. Okay. Well, that's cool. 13 PG obtained. So I can just go around and literally keep cutting all this. And get items and money and whatever. Mini Ether. Okay. So I'm already running. This is actually running speed, apparently. Well, it's already turning real dark. There's a chest over there. But we can't go that way. Well, damn. Alright, let's actually get the hell out of here and let's progress. So, I mean, we can go that way. I'm just going to go around. So, as you can see, progression is over there, but I did see a chest, and it might be a good idea to go and explore. The thing is, I'm not seeing any enemies around here, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Thought there would be some enemies patrolling. Padded armor. What? We already got a new armor. That might actually be better than my stupid tunic. Oh, hell yeah, look at that defense. And the weight is the same. I'm switching. I'm getting some better armor over here. What did I just press? Why did that thing just pop up? Did y'all see that? I think I pressed a button by accident. Alright, there's another chest over here. And there's another one even over there. Wow, okay. Leather cap obtained. Oh my god. Why am I... Okay, I'm gonna be overweight now. Or overloaded. Sorry, the actual term is overloaded. Okay. I'm not gonna do that then. Okay, so let's try enlarging the minimap here. Oh, interesting. You can... Okay, so... I guess I'll go this way. I was going to take a look at it. God dang it. This is the game's way of saying, hey, don't explore right now, you idiot. It's the beginning of the game. It's the prologue. Go and progress the story. Alright, thank you, game. I really appreciate that.
Whoa.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was bad, but this is something else.
You should have seen the size of the waves. They smashed absolutely everything to
A monster! Quickly! Get out of here! Let's stay focused.
Alright, here is our first encounter of the game. Brave and Default. 2 commands form the key components of the Bravely series' unique battle system. Number 1 is Brave and number 2 is Default. Use Default to accumulate built-up power and Brave to unleash it. So yes, in case you don't know, Bravely Default, although very similar to Final Fantasy, has a very unique element in the battle system, and those are the Brave and Default commands. This started back since the first Bravely Default for the 3DS when it was released a number of years ago. So, Brave. The Brave command is a potent offensive technique that enables a character to spend BP in order to increase the number of actions they can perform that turn. You can use it to string together chains of up to 4 moves using an item then attacking 3 times, for example. It's even possible to borrow BP against future turns, enabling you to pile on the pressure when the time is right. Default. The default command is a powerful defensive maneuver that enables a character to hunker down and bank their action for that turn in the form of a Brave point. The safest way to progress through battle is often to begin by building up BP through the use of the default command. Alright, it's time to try out the Brave command for yourself. You don't currently have any BP banked, but you can borrow against the BP of future turns to perform up to 3 extra actions. It's worth mentioning, however, that this may not always be the best idea, but never mind that for now. Try using the Brave command a few times to perform multiple attacks. Here we go. So here are the commands. We have Attack, Brave, Miscellany, Default, and Items. However, the game wants us to go ahead and do Brave right now, so we're going to go ahead and do Brave here. Now, alternatively, you can also press R, I believe. That's what it's saying there. Spend BP to perform extra actions. Spending BP you don't have will mean you miss future turns. Now look at the BP on the bottom right corner of the screen. I'm currently at -1 because I pressed Brave once. Now, if I do it again, I'm gonna go to -2. But this turn I'm gonna be super powerful because I'm gonna use up all this shit right now, you know, these enemies. So it wants me to keep doing it. I'm on 3 Brave right now. 3 Brave. So now what I can do is I can basically go over here and go into Attack and attack a single target. We're gonna do Attack. Now I don't know how much health these things actually have. I'll just do all of them on the same one. 2, 3, and 4. And I actually did not. Wait, I didn't even kill it. I did a little bit over 200 damage right there. Okay, so do you see how now I'm taking a bunch of damage back? Oh, wait, no, I did kill it, right? Sorry, I was totally not paying attention. I guess I did kill it, but do you see how I'm taking a lot of damage now? It's because now I have to go back to 0 BP before I take another turn. The key benefit of the Brave command is that it lets you perform multiple actions in a single turn. Be aware, however, that if you borrow BP against future turns, you'll end up with a deficit that must be worked off before you can act again. Wipe the enemy out in one go, and you'll have nothing to worry about. But it's worth bearing in mind the risk if your gamble doesn't pay off. The default command can be employed to offset the downside of being Brave. You can use it to accumulate up to 3 BP, with the help of which you'll be able to act 4 times and still take your next turn as normal. Build up BP, then let them loose. Bear those words in mind, particularly in bigger battles, and you won't go far wrong. Okay, so now it wants us to, actually, I don't think it wants us to do anything. Also, if you press plus, you can actually change the speed of the battle. Personally, I like fast battles just so we can get through this shit really quickly, you know. You can press X for battle info. You can do Y for repeat, whatever the hell that's going to mean. But, okay, I'm going to do, let's do default here.
Crikey! Sorry, pal. I didn't see you standing there.
How many times have I told you, look before you cast? You can't just jump in spells blazing.
And how many times have I told you? I'm a big picture guy. He's alright, isn't he? Don't sweat the details.
Someone has to when you're going around nearly frazzling people. Are you alright?
Yeah, I guess. But who are you exactly?
Just a couple of concerned passersby. This guy's a wandering scholar, and I'm the one he hired to try and keep him out of trouble. The name's Adele.
Oh, and I'm Elvis.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. We've got a battle to finish. Try not to incinerate anyone, okay, Elvis?
Aye, I'll do my best.
What's the plan?
Alright, so we got 2 additional characters, Adele and Elvis, joining us in this battle, so we're just going to go ahead and get through this battle. So, you'll always be able to see what character is currently taking their turn by looking at which one is basically highlighted. So right now it's Adele's turn. So if I were to just go ahead and do a, actually what's this? Freelancer abilities. Examine. Reveal enemy's HP, weaknesses, and family. Let's do an examine. Okay, that was incredibly fast, but now if I go to battle info, it will actually show me. So it has 108. These things are at full health, so that whole turn that I did 4 Brazen Arrow was just tutorial purposes. It actually did not impact the battle at all. Wow. Okay. So you can see their weaknesses, and you can see that the family is humanoid. That's going to be important to know for later, but whatever. Okay. Now I have Elvis, so he can do black magic. So I can go ahead and do fire here. I can target one enemy, or I can actually press Y to do all. You can also press the right stick if you want to switch and target your allies. Now that's obviously for beneficial effects, not for this kind of crap, but why would I want to fire my entire damn party? Okay, I'm seeing that it might be too fast. I'm going to go into 3. You'll have to kind of let me know of what speed you all prefer, if you have any preference, or if you actually don't mind 4, then that's fine. Maybe later on in the game, once I actually am done introducing a lot of stuff, I'll go ahead and do that. But, okay, so I guess I can just go ahead and attack. Vulnerable. Vulnerable to swords. Okay. Now I have Seth. We're just going to attack normally. Okay. And then Elvis, let's see how your attack is. Actually wasn't weak. Usually, you know, black mages have much less attack and stuff. Alright, so we got 1 stone.
Handy in a scrap, aren't you, laddie? That was some tasty brawling.
It really was. You were definitely more help than a certain so-called scholar I could mention.
Oh, aye, less of that. I pulled my weight fair and square. Isn't that right, pal?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're only saying that because he put you on the spot. It's all right, you know. You can tell us what you really think. Besides, if you're nice to this one, it'll only go to his head.
And what would be so wrong with that, eh? Go on, son. Praise away. I could do with a wee boost to the old self-esteem.
Believe me, that's the last thing he needs.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out back there. Miss.
Hey, less of that. It's just plain Adele, okay?
Aye, we don't stand much in ceremony, us two. What are you doing scrapping with monsters anyway? You don't look like your average warrior, I must say.
Oh, I was just helping out an old lady who was in trouble.
Ah, have a go hero, eh? Very noble. I reckon you and me are going to get along just fine. Which is lucky, because I'm about to take you back to town and treat you to a wee drink.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Am I sure? After a bonding experience like that, I insist on it.
Well, in that case, all right.
That's the spirit.
Ho-ho! Then away to the tavern we go. I've worked up a right old thirst. Oh, but before I forget, have you seen one of these about the place?
What is it?
It's called an asterisk. Us two are on a journey collecting them, which is how we ended up happening across you.
But we're not friends or anything. I'm only here because he hired me.
Ah, Carrie, details. Anyway, we heard there was someone around these parts in possession of one of these wee beauties, so I was wondering if you might know something?
No. Sorry, guys. I'm not from around here. Matter of fact, I'm not even here by choice. I got shipwrecked and just kind of washed up nearby.
A shipwreck? Talk about a calamity.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, I'm still alive, and I wasn't too badly hurt, so...
Aye, sounds like you've plenty to be thankful for. Not least of all meeting the two of us. Now, shall we go and celebrate or what? That bar won't prop itself up.
Your Highness, a wandering merchant brings most worrisome tidings. The desert kingdom of Savalon is beset by a sudden abundance of water. So much so that full half the capital has been submerged. A deluge in the desert, milady. 'Tis unheard of. I would fain hazard a guess that this is a crystal's doing.
Savalon? The kingdom is a Musan ally of long standing. And King Orion is a fine man. I am sure he would be happy to tell us more about what has been happening. We should head there right away.
One moment, milady. Lurk not in the shadows, rogues. Show yourselves. Highness!
Alright, so now we basically get introduced to wandering monsters. Come into contact with one and battle will begin. When the monster notices you, you'll see an exclamation symbol come charging towards you. Try not to let monsters approach you from behind, as you'll find yourself at a distinct disadvantage in the ensuing battle. Alright, party chat. As you work your way through the party, you'll occasionally see the words party chat appear in the top right corner of the screen. Press plus to enjoy a conversation between the members of your heroic band. The notification will disappear after a while, but you can catch up on any party chat you've missed by going to Travelogue Memories. Alright, I'm actually going to end the video right here. That was a great amount of cutscenes right there, so yeah. Before I end this video, I would like to encourage you to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you enjoyed the video. I do post multiple gaming videos on a daily basis, so hopefully you enjoy my channel. Bye-bye everyone, have a great and of course a fantastic day.